Hello everybody, I'm Juliana. Thank you for being here until now, and we will go fast and try to be as clear as possible to this crowd that knows a lot more than us about theme park. So we are bringing our experience, my personal experience with events and Karen's experience with hospitality to talk about something different.
All right. Have you ever attended an event that was hosted at an attraction? Yeah? Was it your first time you're visiting that attraction? No. Have you revisited the place after you've gone to that event? So, because you like attractions, but we're not going to give spoilers. So, attractions are very important, not just for visitors, but also for locals. They can act as a place of leisure that locals can go to, and they can love that place so much that they can even choose to make their own weddings at the museum in their city, for example. So that makes the motivation for some people to visit that attraction to actually attend that event instead of just going to the museum that they might not go, like to a natural history museum, for example. But if it's their loved one wedding, they would go. Events have become so popular that the attractions are hosting them year-long, and you have calendar of seasonal events in Epcot. Throughout the whole year, you have arts, food and wine, and the holidays. Then you can have your own wedding at Epcot in the different parts. You can have your wedding at Magic Kingdom. And a lot of the MICE industry, so you have meeting events, conventions, also having parking buyouts and doing their private events on the theme parks that are also catering for those. And of course, you have the Halloween events that Dr. Baker has researched recently that have become a thing throughout the whole world. But why? So events can attract new attendees. That's what the industry had been saying on blogs, because that's not very well researched. But they are a very good way to overcome seasonality. So the low times, you can have events there and bring more people. They can bring extra revenue because you can buy out parts or just do in different times of the day. And then they create those shared memories and connections that people are gonna have, like, oh, I held my wedding there and I'm gonna go every single year because that became a special place for me.
So since this topic in general was not much research, not even in theme parks or events, we decided to ask some very simple questions. How do special events impact on revisitation if we are using events to attract new visitors? Are they useful strategies to attract new visitors? Because we are doing it, the parks are doing it, but it works that way in reality? So our study started asking for people who were first-time visitors, motivated to go to an event, if they were willing to come back. And we did that using surveys. We asked USA residents over 18 that attend an event in an attraction over the past 2 years, and we did that using the Prolific platform. And we had responses almost half and half on people that went to that attraction for the first time because of the event, and people that have gone to that attraction before go to that specific event that we were talking about. And we also wanted to understand a little bit, like, which type of event can make this impact? Because the relationship people have with the event can be important in this context. So we ask what type of event they attend, so birthdays, weddings, or more corporate events, for example, or even a fair or a festival. And the attractions, which type of attractions? We were not only talking about theme parks, but also amusement parks, historical parks, city parks, different museums, different types of attractions. And what no researchers no researcher want to find, we figured out that it was not significant. And that's the truth. And we don't want to find this kind of answer when we are doing a research, right? It's kind of a boom, yeah. But we wanted to show this here and very clear, because having no significance, have our hypothesis not supported for any type of event and for any attraction, it's an answer. So we didn't stop there. We went and did a second analysis with other questions that we wanted to explore. And we figured out that as much as people go to theme parks, more to attractions in general, more attached they become to that place. And it impacts their image about the place, and not only the familiarity, how much they go to that theme park, the place attachment, and also the image, all of them impact revisitation and word of mouth. So our main takeaway is that events are not a good strategy to attract new visitors. Events can be great for seasonality or for other reasons, and that can be explored in the future, but not to attract new visitors. But we also confirm that familiarity builds place attachment in the attraction world, as it does in destinations, as is in the literature, and familiarity drives repeated visitations and word of mouth. So theme park pass holders love theme parks, go back to theme parks, keep visiting and telling everyone to come back. So we have to invest on this revisit by people that already have been there. And the implications for that novelty, it's a relevant travel motivation, but it doesn't appear to be that important for attraction revisitation. It can be further explored. And familiarity is confirmed as a relevant concept when we are researching attractions, because familiarity can build place attachment and impact revisitation. Frequent visits are the ones that come back, and we have to involve these frequent visitors in the marketing strategies. They are the ones that know about and love the place and are willing to talk about it. And recently, not seeing our results, but Disney just did a great campaign with people that have visited theme parks in YouTube, asking them to show their theme park pictures with their family and how that memory was important. So I think we are pretty aligned with Disney communication people. And events should be considered and evaluated as a revenue strategy, maybe for the theme parks, but not to attract new visitors. And that's the team that work in this research. Thank you very much.